The following program is being brought to you live from Burbank in compatible color, pioneered and developed by RCA. The Sunday Spectacular presents Inside Beverly Hills. This is beautiful Beverly Hills, the most glamorous small town in the world. Beverly Hills, beauty queen of the USA. Beverly Hills, tonight in quiet dignity, observing its 50th anniversary. Come stroll with Art Linkletter through these 90 informal minutes and see life in Beverly Hills as it really is. For such is the mood of this nationwide color cast. An intimate little event with no pretense. And a few folks dropping in, such as Groucho Marx, Tony Martin, Peter Lawford, Chico Marx, Helen O'Connell, Gordon Jenkins and his orchestra, Rory Calhoun, Robert Cummings, Lorraine Day, Jimmy Durante, Leo Durocher, Samuel Goldwyn, Corinne Griffith, Harold Lloyd, Harpo Marx, Eleanor Powell, James Stewart, Cornell Wilde, Gene Wallace, Harry Ward. Stop! If I read the whole list, there wouldn't be any time for the program. Here's the head man of the show, Art Linkletter.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. As your Sunday night host on these spectaculars, I've had the pleasure of introducing many great stars of comedy and music and drama. Tonight, our real headliner among all the stars you're going to meet is a city, the glamorous city of Beverly Hills, celebrating its 50th anniversary. And what a town this is. You know that in the next year, there'll be 5 million tourists come to California, and most of them will wind up on Sunset Boulevard paying 50 cents to a little old lady sitting under an umbrella who's selling souvenir maps of how you get to the movie stars' homes. Now, in this next hour and a half, we're going to take you on a tour to some of these homes. Speaking of this town, down here at the end of our speaker's table is the man who started the whole thing, Mr. Burton Greene. 50 years ago, he bought the entire land and he planned to drill for oil. Went down 7,000 feet and ran into Rudolph Valentino. So it became a town instead of movie stars. I see a great pal of mine, a fellow citizen of ours who has had his headquarters in Beverly Hills for 16 years, occupied the offices held by Will Rogers before he did and his partner. Andy of Amos and Andy, Charlie Correll, right down there. Charlie. One of our guests over there has got a newspaper spread out in front of him. I guess he's taking no chances on the caliber of our entertainment. Naturally, he's the editor of the Beverly Hills Citizen, Bill Reeder. And he has, of course, a great town to write about. This is quite an unusual place. Do you know nobody can be born or die in this town officially? There are no hospitals, no cemeteries for humans. Of course, there are 17 dog hospitals because there are 20,000 dogs. And I don't know, that reminds me, there are 30,000 trees in the town. And these trees, like everything else, get the best care that money can buy. In fact, we have some of our tree surgeons here that are so rich, they won't make house calls. You have to bring the tree down to their office. It's a very swanky place. There's a newcomer to Beverly Hills, the husband of lovely Lorraine Day, lovely Leo Durocher. Here's a name known all over the world, seated right in front of us, Mike Romanoff. And he has catered the entire affair. Mike? Beverly is a home-loving community, ladies and gentlemen. There isn't a nightclub in town, but who cares? It's so wonderful to stay home with the kids. And wouldn't it be wonderful if some night the kids would stay home too? Well, anyway, speaking of Beverly Hills children, they are the very brightest. Chico Marx, what brings you here?
I'm lost. Where do I sit?
You are not lost. You are trying to sneak into this program, and you do not live in Beverly Hills.
Well, it's a long show. I'll move to Beverly Hills.
Well, everybody's trying to get into the act, huh? Don't move to Wilshire Boulevard, Chico, because at this moment it's jammed with humanity, because this is Beverly Hills' 50th anniversary, and from corner to corner and block to block, tourists and shoppers are dancing on beautiful Wilshire Boulevard.
Rory Calhoun. I live in the Beverly Hills.
Chico, out of here. You're not Rory Calhoun.
All right, I'm moving it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for a more reasonably accurate facsimile of Rory Calhoun, we'll go to his Beverly Hills home in just a moment. The Beverly Hills story is the story of the people who live in it. So, tourists, let's go out and meet one of them now as I signal our cameraman out at Rory Calhoun's house, just north of Sunset Boulevard.
This is one of the most romantic movie stars at home, and his romantic wife engaged in romantic household duties. That snapping sound you hear is a million American girls' dreams being shattered.
Hello, Rory.
Oh, hello, Art. You can stop sweeping now, dear. You're not on camera.
You two are certainly a perfect picture of a hard-working married couple. How often do you mow that lawn, Rory?
Well, I don't know, Art. I've never mowed it before. Your boys brought the lawnmower.
And how about you, Lita Barron? Are you a real housewife, or you still doing movie acting?
Well, more or less, Art, but I prefer this. It's much more fun.
How long you two been married?
7 years.
Gee, this is a cute little house you've got here. Quite a small house, isn't it?
Well, yeah, for this section it is, Art. We like a small place.
A lot of our viewers might think that a movie star would want a great big house. You aren't living up to the role of a big picture star, are you?
No, we just wanted something that was comfortable and homey, you know.
And you only need a few rooms, only the two of you, aren't there?
Yeah, this is very small, but has 900 rooms.
900 rooms. That takes care of the dogs. Have you lived here long?
Just 3 years.
Who are some of your neighbors?
Well, let's see. On my right is Marvin Skink, and on my left is Abe Lyman, the orchestra leader.
Who are some of the friends you see most when you're entertaining?
Oh, Howard Hill, Guy Madison, Ricardo Montalban, and 2 or 3 other people. George Nader.
Yvonne DiCarlo.
Yvonne DiCarlo. I gave her away.
Lita, I understand that you two are taking a glamorous trip to Africa.
Yes, we are.
Well, I guess you folks better get back to your housekeeping. You got the rest of the lawn to mow, right?
Oh, no, that's not part of your deal. You boys said you'd finish mowing the lawn for me.
Sure we will.
But this does happen to be our own broom, you know.
I'm glad there's still some things we can believe in. Goodbye, citizens.
Goodbye, Art. Nice seeing you.
Aren't those Calhoun's wonderful folks? Well, for another visit, let's hop over to North Cannon Drive. So, over there, light 'em up, boys.
Here we are on North Cannon Drive at the Georgian colonial home of Harpo Marx, which he built for his family 18 years ago. There's Harpo now. Hello, Harpo. You are Harpo, aren't you? And you live in Beverly Hills? You like Beverly Hills? Oh, you don't talk. Oh, I see. You talk to your family? Where is your family? Where are the kids? Oh, there's Minnie. Any more? There's Jimmy. Any more? And there's Alex. Well, you know, I can't wait to see Mrs. Marx. I wonder if she's going to have a wig. Oh, there she is. Now, Harpo, you must talk. For instance, you go to a butcher shop. You couldn't get any meat because you couldn't order. You did it. Well, I tell you, I give up with you. There's Mrs. Marx now, Susan Fleming of the motion pictures. Once upon a time, huh, Susan? Tell us, does he ever talk? Can't you get anything out of him?
Never have.
Try it, will you? Well, the kids must know what their daddy says. Alex, do you know what your daddy said? Oh. Well, Susan, what do you do as a family most of the time here in Beverly Hills?
Usually pack for Palm Springs.
Oh, I see. I understand, of course, everybody has a swimming pool. Do you have a swimming pool?
Oh, sure.
Uh-huh. Is it like any other swimming pool?
Well, it's filled in with dirt.
Why did you fill the pool in, Susan?
Well, the cook kept falling in.
Oh, very good reason. Who are your neighbors, Susan?
Well, Raj Russell lives right behind us.
Uh-huh. And who do you see socially for fun in the house?
Oh, Roz and George Burns and Gracie Allen.
Uh-huh. You see your famous brothers very often?
Oh, very often. It's a very close family.
Yeah. Where's Groucho right now?
He's probably floating around Beverly Hills. He loves to walk.
Oh, yes. Well, thanks very much for letting us drop in on Citizen Harpo Marx and family. By the way, where did you say Groucho usually is?
Well, he'll be down in the village. He's called the Squire of Beverly Hills.
Well, goodbye.
Bye.
This is my city. It's called Beverly Hills. I love my city. I've been walking the streets of Beverly for 30 years. I have to walk. I can't find a place to park. This is one of the busiest streets in Beverly Hills. It isn't really a street. It's a cheap set. But I love this cheap set. For a spectacular, it didn't have to be this cheap. Let me tell you a few facts about my city. In 1871, Beverly Hills was a big field of lima beans. The natives ate, drank, and slept lima beans. And that's why we had 600 doctors in Beverly Hills. Imagine 600 doctors for only 30,000 people. Well, I warn you, don't get sick on Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday. Because in those days, the doctors are all on the golf courses. We also have 500 lawyers. This makes Beverly Hills the sickest and crookedest town in the country. But I love my sick and crooked city. We're a friendly community. We have our share of brotherly love and plenty of the other kind, too. This is the other kind.
Hello, Mr. Marx.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a Beverly Hills housewife.
Well, the secret word is Crescue 69438.
Bye-bye, Mr. Marx.
Right. I love my city, but I love that housewife more. There's one thing automation won't replace. Here comes the Beverly Hills housewife. No, that's the village blacksmith. Huh?
It's time for you to visit the camera store.
Yes. She's $92.80 for doing that bit. I did it for $30. He's left over from the Picky Lee show. How do you do? I let some film, a roll of movie film to be developed. Is it ready?
The name?
A name? You don't know your own name? Running a shop here?
When did you leave this roll of film?
30 years ago.
Oh, here we are, sir. Just came in this morning.
Oh. Good thing I marked it rush. Let's see it. Put it on there and roll it. There's Leatress Joy. She got that hat in the Green Bay Packers. And judging from that sweater, she's still on the team. There's Ed Mallow, the worst-dressed man in Beverly Hills. He stole that sweater off a totem pole. He tried to give it back, but the totem pole wouldn't accept it. Now there's Leatress Joy again. No, that's Ned Spark in kilts. He was supposed to play golf with Leatress Joy in that other scene, but she wouldn't play with him until he went home and put on his pants. There's Mary Pickford. No, that's Lon Chaney, right after he reached the third plateau. That's when quiz shows paid off in gold, not the inflated paper money they give away today. Well, here, take this roll and have it developed, and I'll be back in 30 years. Huh? Well, I'll be back until when the show's over. Well, hello, little girl. Who are you?
I'm your daughter, Melinda.
Oh, Melinda, my little tax exemption. How are you? What are you doing here? You on your way home?
No, I'm going to hear Tony Martin sing in a minute.
Tony Martin? Wouldn't you rather hear me sing?
No, Daddy, I've heard you sing.
Well, would you consider doing a duet with me?
All right. I've always tried to be a good daughter.
Well, hop right up here.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes,
No, you can. No, you can. No, you can.
anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes,
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I can shoot a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can live on bread and cheese.
And only on that?
Yeah.
So can a rat. Anything you can sing, I can sing louder. I can sing anything louder than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes,
No, you can. No, you can. No, you can.